This is from my blog Earth School. And I first heard about the idea of Earth School from Ram Dass in his book Be Here Now. And recently it's appeared to me again in the work of Linda Francis and Gary Zukov. Their book, Heart of the Soul, is really explicit about the idea that we're automatically enrolled in classes around emotions and that the job of Earth School is to help us integrate our soul and our personality. Now, Carolyn Mace talks about it in her book Sacred Contracts and goes on to explore the premise that we choose to come to Earth to have experiences and learn from them. In the works of Neil Donald Walsh, we see the school appear again, but this time it's the way of what he would call the divine experiencing itself. And the thing is that there's a lot of modern and ancient wisdom traditions that are presenting us with the idea that we truly are spiritual beings having a human experience. Okay, so what does this mean for you and I as thought leaders? What does all this soul purpose, Earth School stuff have to do with running a commercially successful thought leaders practice? Well, for me, and I invite you to adopt the same orientation, the idea that we're born pregnant with purpose, thanks Liz Fayenza, is super helpful. I don't even mind that much if it's true. It's just one of those useful beliefs. The idea that I'm experiencing life to experience my highest self is smart. It's at the heart of self-authoring, which is a key principle in psychological well-being, and a key element in the narrative order, which is one of the three orders presented by Augustine. In essence, you just want to consider the possibility that your life is autobiographical and that your story is unfolding as part of a bigger one. Now, this doesn't have to be bound by a mythology or a religious point of view, but this does explain why religion as a meme is so very powerful and has been so useful for so many for so long. Some might say a bit controlling. When you see yourself and your work as a story that is rich in meaning, you get to relax the not good enough or the imposter syndrome a little bit, and you can be tuned into a deeper knowing, a knowing that guides the direction of your thoughts. We often believe that there's thinking, focusing, knowing. And these are three approaches to developing and sharing insight. And as thought leaders, we often think that thinking is first or primary, when perhaps it's the deep knowing, the gentle voice of knowing that provides the greatest wisdom and allows you to have the greatest impact through your work. The poet Rilke seems to capture some of the knowing provided by our enrollment in Earth School in the following quote. I live my life in widening circles that reach out across the world. I may not complete this last one, but I'll give myself to it. A circle around God, around the primordial tower. I've been circling for thousands of years and still don't know. Am I a falcon, a storm, or a great song? So I have a deep affinity and love of birds of prey, and my favourite is the New Zealand falcon. And this beautiful piece of art by my friend Rachel Callender sits in my workshop and speaks to this. Live your life in widening circles.